This video is kindly being sponsored by Skillshare. The first 1,000 people to sign up using the link below will get a Skillshare premium trial for free. What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Standing up, doing something different today. Tired of sitting down, and also, I don't know, I feel a bit more relaxed standing up. So anyway, today's video is about what you need to do after your mid-internship review. So if you're doing an internship, you're gonna be, 5-10 week internship. In the middle, you're gonna sit down with your manager and they're gonna tell you what people are saying you're doing good, what people are saying you can improve on. And so that's your mid-internship review. The key to securing an offer is what we're going to discuss in today's video, and it's what you do after the mid-internship review. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. 3 things that you need to focus on, or we're going to focus on in this video. So first things first, it's all about showing potential. This is very, very important. There are people who spend 5 weeks on their internship. They're extremely terrible at the job. The first 5 weeks, they're terrible. Like, the intern doesn't know what they're doing. Technical knowledge is poor. Haven't got a clue what's going on in the markets, for example, at an investment bank. But they do their mid-internship review, they get given the feedback, and then they show over the next 5 weeks they have the potential to take on the feedback, grow and develop, and actually implement all of those things into their work themselves and their role on the job. And so they have displayed great potential to take on feedback and actually grow and develop. Now, when you display potential, like if you have an individual who's just working overtime and they're staying flat, they're not really growing, they're not going to do much for the organization. Whereas if you've got someone who displays potential and their career trajectory is upwards, you're more likely to hire them. And so this intern, for example, first 5 weeks terrible, second 5 weeks they showed huge potential to take on feedback and grow, and then they got the offer because it impressed everyone. It showed they can do the work, they just need to be guided a bit, but they have the potential to grow, develop, and become a very strong employee at the organization. So what you want to do is show your potential after your mid-internship review. So you're going to have good points and you're going to have bad points, or pros and cons, positive feedback, negative feedback. Enjoy the positive feedback for a bit, but focus more on the negative feedback or the constructive criticism, and then work on those. Whatever those things are, if it means you need to be improving your commercial awareness, if it means you need to network more, you need to do XYZ more, better attention to detail, better presentation skills, whatever it is, the next 5 weeks you need to focus so badly on those things, so then when people look at your constructive criticism 5 weeks down the line, they can't believe that these are things that were on your feedback, because you've just blown them out the water with how much you've improved over the last 5 weeks. If you can improve dramatically in a short space of time, people take notice and it shows great potential. So this is one thing that you need to do after your mid-internship review. Before we carry on, it's that time of the video where I need to introduce today's video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes for creative and curious individuals. In fact, I've had a Skillshare account for over a year. I've banged out so many different classes, from video editing, design in Figma, mobile app development, so on and so forth. I've actually created 4 classes of my own covering CVs, cover letters, asset management, and the various divisions of an investment bank. In addition to my classes, there are thousands of classes that you can access to help you develop your curiosity, design skills, marketing, entrepreneurship, so on and so forth. Legit, you name it, there's probably a class on Skillshare for you to check out. Skillshare is great because it's specifically created for learning. This means no ads throughout any of the classes, which is always a bonus. In addition, one subscription allows you to access all of the classes on the platform. Best of all, creators like myself are regularly creating premium classes every so often. The first 1,000 people to hit the link in the video description below will get a month-long free trial to Skillshare Premium. So you can access all of the classes that I've mentioned and explore even more in your own spare time. And it goes without saying that you can cancel at any time, so you don't need to spend a penny if you don't want to. Alright, the second thing that you need to focus on after your mid-internship review is prioritizing accordingly. Always remember this, you're going to have projects that you're working on throughout your internship. Your projects take priority over desk work, over networking. So projects first, then desk work, then networking. They're all important, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the end of your internship, you're going to present the projects that you're working on to everyone that you've met throughout the internship. If those projects are, or if that project is terrible when you present it, you're probably not going to get an offer. So you need to ace that, you need to smash that. So take on your feedback from your mid-internship review and make sure you just ace your projects. After you are, comfortable or in a good space with your projects, you can start focusing more on the desk work. You're gonna have to juggle all these different plates and balls at the same time, but don't forget how to prioritize them. projects over your desk work, over the networking aspect of the role. Don't be a person who does it the other way. If you just network non-stop, you're constantly off the desk, and then you're hardly doing any desk work, and then you ain't got time to create good project work, you're not going to get an offer. So projects, desk work, networking. Aim to present your project at least a week or a week and a half before the deadline or the end of the internship. That way you get a final week and a half to network as much as you want and to do as much desk work as you want. So prioritize in that order, and that will help you finish strong on the second half of your internship. And then the third thing you want to do after your mid-internship review is seek constant feedback. So after week 5, after the mid-internship, all the way to week 10 or 9 or however long your internship is, every week you want to be getting constant feedback on the points that you are required to develop. So on the constructive criticism points, you want to be catching up with your manager every week of your internship, your mentor, your buddy. So your mentor is usually like a VP, your buddy is an analyst or an associate, and your manager is typically an MD. And also, when you're working with different people on your team, after you submit a piece of work for them, ask them for feedback. What can I improve on this piece of work that I did for you? What did I do well? The more feedback you can ask for and implement into your work going forward, people notice, and also it helps improve the quality of your work. So do these things as much as possible, and people will actually realize that you're doing it, and it will stand out. And it's also especially good to do it after your mid-internship review, because it shows people, okay, they've had the review, now they're constantly seeking feedback to find ways to improve and get better. This individual's serious about the job, they want the grad scheme, they're making an effort to convert the internship into a full-time offer. We like that. So you want to be kind of giving those vibes as an intern after your mid-internship review. But yeah, if you feel like you're one of those interns where the internship hasn't been going so well, don't worry. Like, the mid-internship review is kind of like a reset. It's like a second chance. If you want to convert your summer internship into a grad scheme, the real work and the real test is really and truly after the mid-internship review. How you react, how you act, and how you work after that will determine if you get an offer, a return offer, or not. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of these videos, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.